And welcome back to some more SimCity 4. Oh, what was I doing? Oh yes, we have a slight demand for residential. I'm probably not going to come in because I don't think I've given them anything yet. No. No, I have not. Well, that's okay. That's going to go in this slot, so that's fine, that's fine. I did take care of the industry last time, right? I think I did. Is this going to build up? Not going to build up? Okay, I think what I was going to do is I was going to... Actually, I'll just let that go at some weird pace. I think I was actually going to give them some stuff. Right, my mayor's house. What was I going to put there? Where? I think right here on the corner ought to do the trick. Yeah, my population unlocked. It's not going to... Okay, I see. Let's see what else we have here. Do we have a house of worship yet? No, we do not. Alright then. Now, okay, they're smoldering for a station, that's cool. How's my water doing right now? 19%. We'll probably need to put another one in at some point. This I actually never toned down, so I'm making more money than I think I am. It's only a... yeah, alright, couple hundred. That's nice. But you know what? Because I simply cannot remember if I touch the industry, and if I actually let that develop, we need to go back and take a look and see what the story there is. So let's go back into Indy Jones. Let that build or not. Okay, I did need to. Okay, and I probably need to expand on it as well. Alright. And now... You don't... Yep, shut up. Yeah, okay, so you guys I defunded. The other people I didn't. Alright, this is important. I need to take care of this before I do my other city. Because one thing that I should mention, or maybe I already mentioned it, I really have no idea. I at least mentioned it at some point in my series. Is that unmodded, SimCity requires an enormous amount of industry. Why does it? Very good question. I'm glad you almost wanted to ask me. Here's the reason. We have a pretty sizable factory here, right? Oh, that's too far in. We have a pretty sizable factory here. It's high density. A building like this, you would be expecting, dozens of people, like, in this building, here, there. Depending on how many stories this is, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Plus whatever's here. You should have a lot of people working there. Instead, you're going to have 23. And that is why people made mods for it, but we'll be getting into that later. To fully understand what that means, we'll see that later. Till now, or until then rather, for now, we just need to sorta grin and bear it, Speaking of... I'm about to completely swallow this little, oops, did I click that? Yeah, I'm about to completely swallow up that little water tower. That's a problem. Oh, are you gonna be stupid? I think you are. But that's okay. We'll move it somewhere safe eventually, or, right now, because we can't really avoid it anymore. I mean, we could just keep pushing it back further and further and further. It doesn't really help the problem, though, does it? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill you, and I guess over here, needless expense, creating a bridge just for this thing, but okay, whatever. Stone Arch, 5k. Let's see, let's check the distance. This is probably going to be filled up. We don't want it to get polluted, so we're going to push it back a little bit. And place this little guy somewhere over here. We'll do 2 of them, and then just link them up to my existing network. Oh, that connected brilliantly. Come on. Faster. Faster. Seriously? Hello? Why are you being... Yeah, you don't have water. Oh. Herp ba derp ba derp ba derp ba derp ba derp derp. There we go. Look at that. They've got water. Isn't that great that they've got water? 5, 6, 7. That is optimal. And we'll take care of everything I just put in. Or I'm about to put in. There we go. Herp a derp a derp. A derp derp derp. Alright. I think that'll do it. Let that run on super speed. I guess we don't have a demand anymore? Okay, that's fine. We will, and it's there. That is the important thing. So for now, we've got growth there ready and waiting for us. We can hop back into here and expand. Question is, how are we going to expand on this side? Well, I kind of envisioned something like that over there. I think maybe for this first one, I want it to be nice and stable. Stable's good, right? Whoa, we've got, like, change happening here. Before I build, I want to see what's going on. Alright, everyone's going up to the next stage, it looks like. Because they're like stage 1, I think these are like stage 2 buildings, maybe? Yeah, trash, we need to deal with that. Luckily, even though we are not using mods, we can so cheat our trash problem. And I am not above cheating my trash problem. It is the one cheat that I actually allow myself. Simply defund the waste energy plant, and all of my trash problems go away. Sure, you won't be able to do that in SimCity 5. Oh, SimCity 5. Ah, that's the thing, huh? A lot of you guys, and it looks like my development stopped. It looks like a lot of you guys really want me to do a playthrough of SimCity 5. Well, couple of questions. You do know that I'm using the deluxe version of SimCity 4 right now, I assume? I'm assuming that everyone is pretty much just kind of blissfully acknowledged that you need the deluxe version of SimCity 4 in order to actually have access to things like roads and night lighting and, you know, things that almost every mod even requires you to have in order to install. Yeah, about that. Funny story. It turns out that the deluxe version of SimCity 5 is almost $100. So, yeah. That's weird. The price tag on SimCity 5 is... I really can't get over it. Like, why are they doing that? And of course, you know, I immediately answer my question like, oh, they're doing it because they know they can get away with it. I just answered my own question. They're doing it for that lovely reason. It's like, hey, everyone's probably going to buy it. Everyone's been looking forward to it. So let's see how much money we can take from them. I think it's completely retarded. To be honest, I really don't see anything in there that's worth the ridiculous price tag that they're actually associating with their product, but what can you do, I guess, you know? What can you do? Unfortunately, it's not the only thing that I kind of have issue with about SimCity 5. So I really haven't decided if I want to actually even play this fracking game in the current state that it's in. I mean, take something as simple as disasters. I mean, how many people would go... Oops, I didn't mean to click on that one. But yeah, how many people would go and save their region, kind of like I did right now, without the whole exiting to the region bit. But yeah, how many people would go save their city, go into a disaster, and just, like, I don't know, rain meteors down on their citizens or something? How many of you guys who have played this game have done that? And you're frustrated with how you're going, so you do it, you blast them all to pieces, and then you reload your save. Well, from what I understand, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because that would be really, really awesome if I was wrong. Not gonna be able to do that. The next SimCity is all online, all the time. You do not actually have, what we would consider... Oops, shoot. You don't actually have what we would consider ownership of your save, and thus you are not able to simply reload your save. It's going to be essentially what you do in your city. From what I understand from the E3 comments was it's just going to be, you know, there all the time. Changes are made in real time. There is no reloading your save if you suddenly don't like the way things are going. I mean, if I'm wrong about that, please tell me. I would love to be. But the way it sounds, I really, really don't think I am. I think that's exactly how it's going. And that's a bit of a problem. Because now I have to figure, well, that's, you know, $100 for the game. And I'm not really even going to be getting the features that I would like with it. I mean, it's bad enough I have to be always online to play the thing. But then I can't just, like, save and experiment and reload and... I don't know, that seems like a very, very important feature to have gone. And I don't know, that just really sits wrong with me. I mean, how many people never reloaded their game, ever? How many people, how many of you guys have never once gone back and reloaded your city because you've screwed up? If that actually exists, holy crap. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong about it. I hope I completely misunderstood what was said, because that would be awesome. But that's how it was worded, and so far I haven't actually seen anyone come back and say, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's not how that was. That was, you know, meant in this way, and you will be able to do that, and no worries. But no, apparently if you destroy your city, it's going to be gone forever, I guess? If you screw up your city and run it into the red, you simply can't, you know, reload the thing and keep working on it? That's my understanding so far. I hope it's wrong. But that aside, I am still wanting to play the frackin' thing. Let's face it, I do like SimCity. I do want to keep playing it. It's kind of unfortunate that I do, but I do, so I'm thinking about doing it anyway. But yeah, it's kind of hard to swallow, almost $100 price tag for their deluxe edition. I mean, all it's really featuring extra is, what, textures? Because from what I read on the website, it's going to allow you to make, what was it? Other, let's run a little thing through here. It's going to allow you to create other types of cities, styles and whatnot. Like European and things of that sort. Which is cool, but it's also something that the modding community would have come out with immediately. I mean, as they did with SimCity 4. I mean, those mods do exist. So, I don't know. Again, it's just really strange. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about if I actually want to play it right now. Because what I'm seeing so far, it's just not worth the price tag. It really isn't. I mean, multiplayer would kind of be nice, I guess. There are some people I could think of who I'd actually want to do a city with. Do you not have power or something? What is going on? I'm guessing you're pissed that I haven't given you anything. Is that what's your problem? I bet that's what your problem is. I haven't given you anything. Oh, I do have demand here. It's very strange. I still have that. And I do not have anything of that. Okay, so maybe I have to simply give them some more stuff. How much money do I have? Let's keep that in mind. I got about 500, so I can spend a little bit on them. So let's continue with something like... looks like this is going to be about... yeah, that's going to be about that. So here we go. Let's give them fire department as well. I can raise its funding, it'll cover it. Wow, instantly. We're still making money, but we have no demand for that, and demand for that instead. Okay. Medium traffic, medium commute that way, huh? Because I guess they're going next door to get a job? Yep. Alright, I need to watch that, though. I may have to put in a highway faster than I thought I would. Simply because I don't think these guys are going to be very happy going next door for their job all the time. But that's okay. We'll deal with that. For the moment, I'm going to let the other one run up for a little bit. Make sure this connection's nice and available. Make sure they've got water. I don't think I've remembered to do that. Why did I... oh yeah, because I wanted to check on their water status. I did put it over, right? Okay, I did. I forgot because I was talking. There we go, back to Indy Jones. Alright, industry. Looks like we needed a bunch of it. Holy wow. Yeah, I'm not surprised at the no water bit. Holy crap. Indy Jones. Plump, plump. Still making money? Yes, we are. No problem. And we also need to run this little avenue out. I don't know when I can afford it because I am, in fact, on vanilla. But I kind of want to put, and I'm going to be redoing a lot, I kind of want to put a highway in here. A highway that goes down here and then breaks left and right. But wow, that filled out instantly. Man, oh man, oh man. That filled out so fast, I think I might want to start thinking about mass transit. Okay, we don't have any demand for it yet right now. Save and exit. Mass transit might be a must. It might be a must. Alright, now they're going to keep building up a little bit more, now that I've actually bled out the industry jobs. Did I just say jobs? That's weird. But yeah, by all means, go to the SimCity 5 website, or it's just SimCity website as they're calling it, and let me know what you've been thinking about it. Because yeah, I would like to play, but what I'm hearing is a little bit unusual. It's not really what we were expecting from the next SimCity, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, I don't want to do jobs down there, that's a waste. The jobs here are temporary, because like I mentioned, I think I'm gonna just... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be, turning this into a highway. Right now I'm leaving the room, there's plenty of room for it. Later on I'll probably be ripping all this up. So if I'm ripping that up, maybe I should preemptively put some more down in here? I like that. Let's preemptively put another avenue here. Oops, I can't put that through there because it goes through both. Same thing here, goes through both. Down there, down here, and bloop. And bloop. Alrighty then. And I will put some more medium jorbs while I'm at it. Messed up. That goes to here. And this goes to here. There we go. Now, right now, they're not going to be building up too high, simply by virtue of the fact that we haven't given them really anything. Funny story about that. Haven't given them what they want. And right now, they're not building up again. I don't have much of a demand. So we know why that is. Now, keep in mind how large our city is so far, and how large our industry is kind of growing to keep pace. Because I'm pretty certain we've got a lot of demand here now. Yep, look at that. Crazy, crazy demand. And a crazy, crazy demand to not burn to the ground. Okay. Don't want them burning to the ground. Understanding that one. So let's do that. They're without power. Let's kick that up. Dude, I've already taken care of it. Kick it up all the way, bro. Shut your mouth before I slap you. You want water, I'm giving you water. It's quite alright. Now, I think I need 10 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can put it on a pump now. City skyline is missing. Smog's the culprit. Don't care. Sorry. Really sorry about that. Totally not interested. Alright, so pedestrians are coming through? What the frack is that? That was weird, wasn't it? It's moving. That is bizarre. So we got a bunch of cars coming on in here. Bunch of freight trucks. Alright, here's what I'm thinking about doing. I think I might have... Yeah, I might have to put in a rail line here. A rail line here and here instead? Because I don't want to build too much without having some form of mass transit. I kind of want a mass transit system here and here. Because I don't want to have it filled too much of a block. Because especially without NAM, these things are going to overfill really, really fast. So, coming back into this, I think we are about outpacing our actual city here with industry. Letting them build up again. As you can see, they're going to do so immediately. Build, 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 build. Not too much. I think I've got still way too much demand for industry on the other side. But that's okay. We're going to start educating our citizens. We should have enough money to do so now. Yep, or about 1,500 over. That's more than enough. So let's see where we can start squeezing some of these services in. And as your citizens get educated, they'll stop wanting to work at all those dirty jobs.